Hey, it's Deborah. So we're back with the next audience. So I just covered, in case you didn't see it, prospects and leads. And this one is all about your current customer. So looking at how are you going to post in a way that you communicate with your current customer, this one may be a no-brainer. And really, this is probably what you're already doing the majority of the time. You're thinking about that person who does come in, and you're using your social media sites potentially as a bulletin board. You're telling them about things that are happening inside. So that works, but it only works for that certain customer who, yes, they're using your services and they're on your Facebook page. So you want to be sure that you're letting customers know, hey, if you're getting great results, go and post them over on our social media site, and you're putting something at the bottom that says, of every email and every blog, that says, hey, don't forget, come over and share. If you're taking a selfie, or you took one before and now you're midway through the month, or you're halfway through your program, you're seeing results, post that, and give them some incentive for doing that. So you're gonna pick some of those, pre and post, or pre and during photos, and you're gonna give them some incentives. There's a little prize for sharing and motivating and inspiring others and sharing their journey. So do some of those kinds of things, because your current customers can actually inspire future customers. Some of those things we've talked about, the prospects and the leads, to get going. If they say, oh gosh, that person's like me, or I know her even. And if you've got a large community, that may not be the case. But use your current customers to communicate with them on your social sites, but more importantly, let them communicate out for you by sharing their information, and by engaging with them and asking good questions. You can create little surveys and little polls on your social media sites, and current customers love to voice their opinions. Just be careful about the questions that you ask, and you pose the words to your questions so you can get a positive answer. Super important. So I know that seems potentially like a no-brainer, but you want to be careful when you're asking for evaluation purposes. People are much more likely, many of them are more inspired to share the negatives than the positives. So give them the opportunity to share those positive things with you. And then we're going to visit one more voice that you need to use when you're communicating with your audience. So we've talked about the prospects, the leads, your current customers, and the fourth one is probably obvious to you, but we'll talk about how do you reach out to them and what are they thinking? How do you get in their head so you can make your communications much more relevant to them and potentially do better with the business that you already had and the satisfied customers you've had in the past. And I'll see you in the next video.